Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on taking back the little bit of territory we lost here to the consortium. So we're definitely going to make our way back in over here, and then we're going to try to hold the L gate. We're attacking down over this way as well. Our first Starfleet is going to attack Thomso, and then we're going to head down over this direction, trying to hit some of this overall territory over here in the Calatora Trade Association, and try to provoke them from exiting the L cluster into coming down here. That's the overall goal there. We do, however, need to hit Gomesa. Reason being, we want to take over this planet. That'll be very good for us. So we'll get started on that. And we're currently jump driving over to Hadricus, which is also necessary. We're in breach of Galactic Law. Yes, this is a thing. We can buy in a few alloys here and work on that a little bit, but we need a lot. We need a lot of alloys to get that all rebuilt. Now, we're not going to attack Uzab Vortex right now. That's definitely not what we're going to do. We want to see all of their fleets leave the L cluster. That will be a very important thing. Currently, they have not. There's an L gate over here. That's definitely something that we want to see. So, we are currently negative in our unity. That's a bit of a problem. It's mostly edicts, and we can probably back off on our capacity subsidies and our... Well, the others probably have to stay for the time being, to be honest. So we'll do that for now. Our costs on those edicts definitely went up a lot recently. There's no doubt about that one. But we're going to get all of our fleets rebuilt over here. Cool. We're going to go attack over here, and we're going to land, of course, on Chrysola here. So that'll get... That's so many. That fleet is ridiculous. That is absurd. So we're definitely going to push forward with that.
Initiating communications.
An embassy from the Slurpanor. Yes, we accept that for now. Cool.
Deploying liberation forces.
We've landed in Hadricus, and that's great. We're going to, from here... I'm just thinking here. Do I want to fill in all of this territory over here? Or do we want to go in and attack? I feel like attacking is the way to go. So we come down over here, but I don't want to follow this route. I want to follow a slightly less efficient route. So we'd go something along the lines of this. Like that. Cool. Carving a bit of a path here. And we've analyzed additional debris. That's always great. And we'll get more of that analyzing done soon enough. So we will continue to reinforce our fleets here. We're gaining about 1k alloys per month. That is actually 1,013 alloys per month. This tech world here could use a job. We are going to get alloy megaforges. Cool. What else do we need? This mining world requires housing. We'll put in a city district for now. That will solve multiple problems there. This industrial world, planetary capital. And that will then allow us to eventually put in a Ministry of Production. That will be absolutely great. Otherwise, that all looks good. Oh, we're on normal speed. No wonder things feel slow. Let's boost that up to fastest. Cool. So we're just going to continue attacking and utilizing this ridiculous set of fleets. Now, one question that we could have is, what happens if we go in through this L gate here with this fleet? I think that's what we should actually be planning to do, and simultaneously attack Uzab Vortex. That would be the overall concept there. It will take us time to get to Enigma's end. But assuming that these guys follow us, which they have been thus far, man, that's so ridiculous. Assuming that they follow us, which they have been thus far, we will definitely be looking to do that. So I want to land over here. What's their armies? 170? No problem. So that will be absolutely great. Our admiral gains a trait. Cool. And this seems pretty over. We're going to let them do the landings over here. We're not too concerned about that. But we definitely want to grab as much territory as we can from these guys while we can. So even just getting our hands on 2 additional planets here is a pretty big deal. This station is unconnected to our trade network. Now it's connected. This station is also unconnected from our trade network. Problem solved. So is the Hadrika station. Okay. Actually, we'll connect that to Horsham. But Horsham is also unconnected. So we're going to do something kind of like that. Cool. So that's all connected up to our trade network now. And we're going to need to potentially do something about these stations a little later on. But we can see that our consumer goods have dropped off. We're definitely going to want to do something about that eventually. The question is now the time? Well, we've got this industrial world here. We could certainly put in a civilian industry here. We'll get that started. And then we've got a forge world here. Now, this is a ruler unemployment. There's nowhere for that ruler to go. Understandable. But we are going to put in, this is a forge world? Yes. So I was going to think about an industrial district, but actually that would only get us alloy production. We do need civilian goods right now. We also need minerals. Minerals are also important. But for the moment, we're just going to be negative in minerals.
Debris analyzed. Deploying
That's all there is to it for now.
forces.
There's more debris being analyzed, always great, and we will continue to reinforce our fleets. Cool. We have this single battleship here. I'm going to send that battleship up to take all of this area. It will not have a problem with that. It'll be able to take every single one of these. And that should be absolutely great. And then we can sort that in, like, up over here or something. Jump drive it from here up to, like, Acela, and then take it in up here. That should probably be fine. Now, I have not noted their primary forces leaving the L cluster at this time. So our existing plan of going in through Enigma's End currently remains. We have taken over Gomesa. Cool. And actually, after we're done up here, we should come down and hit Nokum and Short. Cool. We're now at 38 out of 37 starbases. We're going to get rid of the starbase in Horsham. Nope, not upgrade it. Downgrade it, so we're not over our cap. Cool. And we'll continue reinforcing. We do need more minerals. That is very, very true. This forge world has a lot of available jobs. But I'm going to put in, for the moment, a mineral purification plant. And we're going to start filling this out as a mining world. We obviously need more minerals. So we're going to swap that over. Sounds good. Okay. So we're continuing to press in over this way. Hello. That's a number of fleets that came through the L gate at Enigma's End. Are they going in or coming out of the L gate, though? They're coming out of the L gate. They're responding to this. Beautiful. We will let them continue to respond. That's good. They have to respond to this. They are absolutely required to respond to this. Now, as far as this situation over here goes, we're not really focused on this. Hopefully the fanatics won't do too much damage over here. Now, they're not all that far from Wendell, so that's definitely something to think about. They're currently here. But once we get back the L cluster, we can have these forces come man down over here, and that shouldn't be too bad. So, how many of their forces have come out of the L cluster at this point? A significant number, but by no means sufficient. We're just chilling on this day here. Okay. Yeah, these guys are sitting here waiting for us to take the bait and attack Uzab Vortex. That's what they're waiting for. They can get there very quickly. So we do not want to do that at this time. These guys want to change the Federation law to minimal centralization. What are we on right now? Oh, there's actually 2 votes that popped up. We're on minimal right now. They want to go to low. We vote no. Okay. Cool. Okay, we will continue to reinforce our fleets.
Debris analyzed.
That's more debris being analyzed over here. That's absolutely fantastic. We're getting really good progress on all of our dark matter work. We can actually continue to research projects here and here, and we will definitely do so. Excellent. Now, the question becomes, are these guys actually leaving? Currently, the answer is no. Okay, this vote succeeded. We were the only ones to actually vote no. I'm not shocked about that. That's fine. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about that. So we're continuing to press through over here. And we're going to threaten their central, like the Calactora central area here, right? That's going to be very, very threatening to them. So that's great. Our single battleship here should not have any problem dealing with this station. None whatsoever. Cool. So that will take over this area. And we're just going to continue to push in over here. And we're grabbing quite a lot of territory here. So that's great. We're very negative on our minerals and our consumer goods right now. Our consumer goods should be flipping around reasonably soon. And we did get a bunch of jobs satisfied here. So that's fine. We're now up to 1,200 alloys per month. Cool. I'm keeping an eye on Enigma's end here. Ah, look at this. They're actually leaving. Some of them are, anyway.
Technology discovered.
Cool. We're going to continue pushing in for now. There's our energy weapon damage done. We're going to grab dark matter deflectors as our next research. Actually, we're probably going to get that for free just by checking out our stuff over here. I'm going to go for shield hit points here. And minerals from jobs will be great for us. Cool. So we're going to continue to push through over here. They have a huge fleet in Fangkor. So we're not really interested in hitting that right now. But look at this. They brought their Colossus through now.
Debris.
They are absolutely responding to this. Our fleet is stronger. Our coalition is absolutely stronger. We're now positive in consumer goods again. And this forge world here, I'm going to put in a mineral purification plant, as well as a moat harvesting trap. We might as well. Cool. And then we'll probably max out our mining districts here, and then put the rest into industrial. Fantastic. So, our fleet is on its way in here. We could attack Fangor directly.
Spaceport under attack.
Where? Oh, these guys moved out over this way. Right. There's not really that much they can do here, but that's the Eru enforcers. Do we believe that this is their entire L cluster fleet? Kinda, yeah. Oh, we lack a Titan here, and so we never got repairs for the third fleet. That's unfortunate, but we can head on in here regardless. We should have enough strength to take this. And we'll see what they do about that. Cool.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, they're going to take this over here, no problem. They've got a battle cruiser and an escort. Nothing too major. We will continue to reinforce our fleets. And we're going to head into Chore's Compass here momentarily. I'm assuming they're coming with us. Yes, they are. Fantastic. Now the question is, now that we've engaged in our territory, are these guys responding? Some of these are going back to the hyper relay. We have to assume that these are responding. We have to assume that. And they're going to be able to get there very quickly. That said, we are fighting this fleet here, and they will lose. Okay, so in we come. And what are they going to respond with here? They're going to respond with something. That's for sure. Or at least we have to assume that they will. We definitely want to get repairs here. For some reason, I was thinking all of this were repaired, but that was because I thought we had Titans in all of these locations, and we didn't. But we definitely want to enter orbit here. Okay. Again, we have to assume that they're coming for us from Enigma Z. They're already through the L gate here. That's not surprising. We're going to continue to reinforce our fleets. And these guys up here, they're not necessarily the finest of fleets at this point. They've taken some damage. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so we take this, no problem. We now have control over the Molsier wormhole. So this force is absolutely going to attack Fangor at this point. Fantastic. They've not come through over here just yet. Our repairs are underway. Or at least, they will be once this starbase comes online, I think. And we definitely need to get rid of a starbase here. Let's just think about which one. A lot of these are decent. Ilya's fully upgraded, and I'm loath to get rid of that. I'm going to go for Bintu. There we go. Okay, so we're heading in. There's not that many left here. A lot of their units have left and are back in Enigma's End now. Using the L gate, or rather the Hyper Gateway, though. Which way are they going? We'll find out. They're coming this way. Okay, so there's going to be a big climactic battle in Fangor. Cool. I'm probably not going to look at it because it's going to be a lot. I'm going to send the 4th Fleet over here to grab those Eru and get that out of there. We're going to continue to reinforce our fleets, and we've just about got this area taken care of. That's fantastic. So looking at Fangor here, There's a lot. But it's not as climactic as I thought it might be at this time. Interesting. Well, we're definitely going to eliminate a lot of their units here. No problem whatsoever there. This coalition is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. And not good for frame rates, that's for sure. Not good for frame rates at all. Now that... occupied by the Destican Combine. That's a little bit unfortunate, but we're not really too concerned about that. We're going to take the first fleet and move on to Enigma's End here. There we go. And let's check in on the status over here. Okay, they're not beelining for us, so that's good. So we're going to head for Enigma's End. I don't know where the Eru Enforcer fleet went. Or how they got out of there. But okay, we're going to head on up and enter orbit here again. We've now got that back under control. We need to get the L cluster back under our control. Cool. So we're going to go hit Enigma's End here.
Construction complete.
And we will continue to reinforce our fleets. We still have a very big deficit of alloys, that's for sure. And let's check through our worlds here real quick. This tech world. We could put in a mining district, of all things, and that's what we'll do. Cool. So we're going to hit Enigma's End here. And, of course, this flips over to the Destican. So we don't really want to push further over here. At this point, we are simply going to go through the L gate. And we're going to take all of these guys through the L gate as well.
Initiating communications.
So we will head on through there. A research agreement, huh? We decline. Cool. Now the question is, do these guys follow us? And in fact... we're just going to enter orbit right now. I'm not going to go through just yet. But do they follow us? We're going to allow them to catch up a little bit. They're going through the L gate right now. Okay, we got to go. So the first fleet and all of these fleets here, not the 26th, but the rest of these fleets, they all come through and hit terminal egress. Surely this goes to us, right? Almost certainly. Their Colossus is here as well. We're definitely faster than the rest of the coalition fleets, which means that we're bearing the brunt of this right now, which isn't necessarily great. But we are going to win this. 100% guaranteed. We will take losses, but we will win it. Cool. So from here, there's this Dorbalan fleet here that looks like they're going to attack up over this way. Slightly unfortunate, but we want to get terminal egress back under our control. Because we don't want to lose this right now. Cool. So their fleets are shattered. Absolutely shattered.
Station
we're going to come up
under
here
attack.
and hit their station and their Colossus, and we're going to lose this area over... Actually, we may not. No. The Star Authority fleet is really weak. Okay. So there's terminal egress back under our control. At this point, we have decisions to make about what our next move is. And I think we ultimately want to come back to Hadrikas and maybe start pushing into the Dorbalan. So we can have, like, one of our fleets, perhaps the first fleet, come up over to here. And then the rest of our fleets, the second, the Actually, not the 2nd. The 4th, the 3rd, and the 5th would come over to Hadrikas. They'll arrive there in 90 days. And these guys are currently heading down here. They can just meet us in Hadrikas. And we have this single corvette that can go up to Amastes. Cool. And then we've got apparently this fleet, which can also head over to Hadrikas. That'll be fine. Cool. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to see just how much more territory we can end up getting. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.